I am Supriya Gill, a licensed lawyer, and in this video, I shall embark on a journey to unravel a frequently asked question. Can the applicant marry after VAWA is approved? The answer is a resounding yes, and this decision has no detrimental impact on the applicant's immigration status. In this video, you will discover not only the provision to remarry after VAWA approval, but also the potential advantages that may arise from taking this significant step in your life. The Violence Against Women Act, or VAWA, protects the victims of domestic violence on U.S. soil. This federal law offers a lifeline to the abused spouses, children, and parents of U.S. citizens or LPRs, allowing them to self-petition for a green card, irrespective of their immigration status. However, there is a constant question and uncertainty regarding the possibility of marriage post-approval. This video will guide you through the requirements for VAWA eligibility, the implications of post-VAWA marriage, and the importance of notifying the USCIS about the marriage after VAWA approval. The benefits that can accompany remarriage, such as the possibility of adjusting the status to lawful permanent resident through a new spouse, are also discussed. VAWA eligibility and marriage. Requirements for VAWA eligibility. First, the applicant must be unmarried at the time of petition filing. For VAWA eligibility, it is a required condition that the applicant must be unmarried at the time of filing the petition and must remain unmarried until the approval of the petition. The reason behind this condition is that VAWA is designed to protect the victims of domestic violence, and if the applicant is married to someone other than the abusive partner, they may not be considered as the victim of domestic violence. Second, the applicant needs to remain unmarried until the petition is approved. The second necessary condition is that the applicant must remain unmarried until the VAWA petition is approved, because USCIS wants to make sure that the applicant is not marrying someone solely to obtain a green card. If the applicant marries someone while the VAWA petition is pending, USCIS may deny the petition. Highlight the change in marital status after VAWA approval. Once the VAWA petition is approved, the applicant is free to remarry without any negative consequences for their immigration status. Remarriage after VAWA approval can be beneficial for the applicant. For example, if the applicant remarries a U.S. citizen or LPR, they may be able to adjust their status to lawful permanent resident through their new spouse. Some additional things to keep in mind about marriage after VAWA approval. If you are considering remarrying after VAWA approval, it is important to consult with an immigration attorney to discuss your specific situation. There are some necessary steps that the applicant needs to take if they remarry after VAWA gets approved. The applicant must notify USCIS if they remarry after their VAWA petition is approved. This can be done by submitting Form 1865, Notification of Change of Address or Employment. If the applicant remarries a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident, they may be able to adjust their status to lawful permanent resident through their new spouse. However, the applicant needs to meet all of the other requirements for adjustment of status, such as having a valid marriage certificate and having your spouse file an I-130 petition for you. If the applicant remarries a non-U.S. citizen, their VAWA green card will remain valid. However, their new spouse will not be eligible for immigration benefits through you. Benefits of remarriage after VAWA approval. Several benefits come with remarriage after VAWA approval for VAWA self-petitioners. Adjustment of status through a new spouse. If you remarry a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident, you may be able to adjust your status to lawful permanent resident through your new spouse. This is a relatively straightforward process, and you will not need to go through the VAWA process again. The validity of the VAWA green card. Your VAWA green card will remain valid even if you remarry a non-U.S. citizen. This means that you will not lose your green card simply because you remarry someone who is not a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident. Additional benefits of remarriage after VAWA approval. Remarriage after VAWA approval can be a very positive experience for VAWA self-petitioners. It can provide them with several benefits, including eligibility for government benefits, easier international travel, and sponsorship opportunities for family members. It can also help them to achieve their immigration goals and to rebuild their lives after experiencing domestic violence. In addition to the benefits discussed above, remarriage after VAWA approval can also provide VAWA self-petitioners with the following advantages. Eligibility for government benefits like Social Security and Medicare. If you remarry a U.S. citizen who has worked and paid Social Security taxes, you may be eligible for Social Security and Medicare benefits. These benefits can provide you with financial security in retirement and in the event of a medical emergency. Easier international travel. If you remarry a U.S. citizen, you will be able to obtain a U.S. passport. This will make it easier for you to travel internationally, as you will not need to apply for a visa to visit most countries. Sponsorship opportunities for family members. If you remarry a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident, you will be able to sponsor your family members for immigration to the United States. This means that you may be able to bring your parents, siblings, and children to live in the United States with you. Positive impact on an individual's life. Remarriage after VAWA approval can have a significant positive impact on an individual's life. For many VAWA self-petitioners, remarriage is a symbol of hope and new beginnings. It can provide them with the emotional support and financial security that they need to rebuild their lives after experiencing domestic violence. The question of whether an applicant can marry after VAWA approval carries a straightforward answer. Yes, you can. This fundamental right to remarry comes with no adverse consequences for your immigration status. VAWA, designed to protect survivors of domestic violence, empowers individuals to rebuild their lives, including the possibility of finding love and partnership once more. Throughout this article, we have explored the requirements for VAWA eligibility and the implications of remarriage after VAWA approval. We've emphasized the importance of notifying USCIS about your marital status change, particularly when remarrying a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident. Furthermore, we've highlighted the potential advantages that may accompany such a decision, such as the ability to adjust your status to lawful permanent resident through a new spouse. But it's important to tread carefully on this path. Every individual situation is unique, and navigating the complexities of immigration law can be challenging. That's why consulting with an immigration attorney is highly recommended. An attorney can offer tailored advice and ensure that you're taking the necessary steps to safeguard your immigration status and make the most of the opportunities that lie ahead. Thank you for watching. If you found this information helpful, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more legal insights and updates. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, leave a comment below. Remember to stay informed and empowered. Your legal knowledge is a powerful tool. See you in the next video.